Baby, this is my final message before I leave. Faye screaming in fear, baby, if you're reading this, then it means I finally found the courage to say everything that has been trapped inside my heart for so long. I never imagined that one day I would have to write a message like this. I always believed we would have more time, more conversations, more laughter, and more chances to fix everything that was broken between us. But life doesn't always give us another chance. There are words I've hidden for months because I was afraid they would change everything between us. Every smile I gave you covered 1,000 emotions I couldn't explain. Every "I'm okay" was really a silent cry for you to notice what my heart was going through. Today, I don't want to hide anymore. I don't know what you'll think after reading this. Maybe you'll smile. Maybe you'll cry. Maybe you'll wish you had known these feelings sooner. Whatever happens, I only ask one thing. Please read every single word until the end, because every sentence comes from the deepest part of my heart. You were never just another person in my life. You became the reason ordinary days felt extraordinary. You made simple conversations unforgettable. You turned ordinary moments into memories that still replay in my mind every night before I close my eyes. I remember the first time you made me laugh without even trying. I remember the excitement of waiting for your messages. Every notification made my heart race because I secretly hoped it was you. Maybe you never realized how much your presence meant to me. You became my comfort without even knowing it. Whenever life became difficult, thinking about you gave me strength. Whenever the world felt heavy, your words made everything seem lighter. But somewhere along the way, things changed. The conversations became shorter, the silence became longer, the distance between us grew little by little until one day I realized I was standing alone, still holding on to memories while everything else kept moving forward. I blamed myself. I wondered if I wasn't enough. I asked myself countless questions that never had answers. Was I too emotional? Did I care too much? Did I love too deeply? Or was I simply loving someone who didn't realize how much they meant to me? Those questions stayed with me every single night. There were moments when I wanted to send you a message just saying, "I miss you," but I stopped myself. Not because I didn't care, because I cared too much. I didn't want to become someone who felt like a burden. So instead, I smiled in front of everyone while quietly carrying the weight of emotions nobody could see. People often think the strongest hearts never break. The truth is, the strongest hearts break silently. They keep loving. They keep hoping, they keep waiting. Even when every sign tells them to stop, that's exactly what I did. I waited. I believed tomorrow would be different. I convinced myself that one day you'd understand everything I never had the courage to say. Days became weeks, weeks became months, and still, I kept hoping. Hope can be beautiful. But sometimes hope becomes the very thing that keeps a heart from healing. There were nights when I replayed every conversation we ever had. Every laugh, every promise, every unforgettable moment. I searched for clues. I searched for reasons. I searched for answers. But all I found was silence. Silence can say more than words ever could. It teaches lessons nobody wants to learn. It reveals truths nobody is ready to accept, and eventually, it forces us to let go, not because we stopped caring, because carrying the weight became impossible. Please don't think this message comes from anger. It doesn't. It comes from love, a love that stayed even when everything else disappeared, a love that chose kindness over blame, a love that never wished you anything except happiness. If I ever made mistakes, I'm sorry. If I ever hurt you without realizing it, I'm sorry. If I expected too much from someone who was already doing their best, I'm sorry. I don't want this message to leave behind regret. I want it to leave behind honesty. For once, complete honesty. The truth is, you changed my life, whether you intended to or not. You taught me what it feels like to genuinely care for someone. You showed me that happiness can exist inside the smallest moments. You reminded me that even a simple, "How are you?" can brighten an entire day when it comes from someone special. For all of that, thank you. Even if our story ends here, I'll always be grateful that it happened. Some people enter our lives for a season, others leave lessons that stay forever. You became both, and maybe that's exactly how our story was meant to be. Still, before I walk away, there is one last thing you deserve to know.